dodo na ne tena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se wo benya ne nyina wo faako enno so ya asem foforo wo so to mfa akosika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota la pass ekosinsa Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, inyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wo tumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. All call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV. Select glucometer from Costless Ventures. Safidi kitoya etimimpo show botomi ebwa ma uhunu sugar level abribia. Wana wo diabetes anayarea hodwa emma sugar level. Esote wo brano no. Safidi ebe bonka ye baby bia wo bia no wada wonso akohu doctor ntem na wo dry bitimi ma blood sugar no aye pepepe. With Green Select blood glucose monitoring system, you get your test results in 5 seconds. Annual 5 seconds per now results are ready and it's suitable for persons of all age. Na ne boso de Call Costless Ventures now on 0205-915-315 or Green Select Glucometer. The best. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
It's Friday evening here on Sammy Flex TV. I know everyone is waiting to start the weekend. Obviously, we have started our weekend already, and as much as we are seated here, then you should also know that the business is on. The business of show business here in Ghana. We are taking it a notch higher. Akwaba, Akwaba, Sammy Flex TV. This is Showbiz Daily. Showbiz Daily, yeah. When him say showbiz only, 100% content in Ghana's showbiz and beyond it. 2 hours non-stop every weekday 8 p.m. we sit and we do that conversation. I hope you are ready. I have been enjoying your conversation. I've been enjoying your comments, and I want you to keep them coming. Forgive me for not being able to read some of them. Pressure kakra, and I reckon pressure too much. Tina mean to mean kind of, but you keep them coming. We still follow every convo that you guys send through, so let us have them. Remember to also share the link with your people. Tell them that in Ghana the only platform where we do 100% show business is on Sammy Flex TV, and it is called Showbiz Daily. The gentlemen are seated and we are about to start talking. Some of the faces you know, some of the faces you don't know yet, but I know today you start knowing them, and you guys will also build a fan-based kind of kingdom with them. In Team Baby Solomon is Chamo. Chamo, they also still fix the country. A man for say, yeah, fix it, crying still. The busy and the busy, but Chamo. Now, oh, Papa, case, I'm not saying, or your tweet to be. I think I'm interested in that tweet.
Yeah.
Now, say
the tweet, you know, I see politicians, you know, as we have them now. Say, our power, or because the citizens should fix themselves. But
as a politician, our power
no, the almost citizens they will blame the citizens. They will blame the citizens for things going on. But so opposition almost leadership. Opposition there was leadership. And you know, for the one who say politicians and they
okay, so let me read exactly what he sent through. I say, when you are in power, the country's problems are caused by the attitude of the citizens. When you are in opposition, the problems are caused by bad leadership.
I think some are traced to some of the comments and tweets by the current president. At the point he said, God did not put us here to suffer or to be poor, but it's bad leadership. It means at that time he realized that whatever challenges we were going through was as a result of bad leadership. And he did not give that opportunity for blame on citizens. You know, he realized that everything which was going right was a result of bad citizens. You know, and at a point when the late Professor Mills was president, I remember when he said Professor Mills complained that the economy is broken, and that he told him that when the economy is broken, fix it.
All can croak by.
Yeah,
economy.
So he gave the impression that all of these things are things that leadership can fix, and it should be done by leadership. So it's like people are just holding him by some of the comments he's made in the past, some of the things he said in the past. So I think it's fair for KSM to put that tweet based on some comparative analysis. So for me, I think it's fair.
Well, looks like for the past days, as a politician, I did too much. The other day, I saw Jude saying that, oh, Brass, I mean, low-key, you're doing politics. No, I'm not doing politics. It is the issue of the moment.
But you see, as people started there,
fix the country.
There were people who were saying, like Adam was asking what a tweet can do to some of the plans. But on Wednesday, NPA and other CMOs, oil marketing companies, you know, they held a meeting and there was a reduction by 8%. You know, there was already, you know, the
project. So you think it was because of the tweet?
Yes, there was about 30 pesos.
17 pesos.
No. There was about 30 pesos increment to the budget in the one which was approved by Parliament, and the 17% was an additional as a result of the new charges, the new levies, like the energy, the COVID tax and other things. So that is where they realized that they can do something and slash it. So the pressure, the noise caused a certain
change,
you know, action, and at the end of the day, we will all, you know, benefit because. But for that thing, straight by Wednesday, Thursday, the drivers would have come out with the new fares. But now they have to take their time and make the new reduction reflect in a certain way. At the end of the day, it will go to our favor. You know, it will, you know, shoot some pain on us.
Okay, so you also heard it from Adam Mensah Chatoma. He's also a journalist. He works with the Ghanaian Times newspaper. And today I have another blogger with me. This man, Sarkodie, is looking for him. He wrote a piece about Sarkodie, who is losing his vim in terms of rap. Tell him, how did that one go? How did it go? The people wouldn't chase you again, or it ended on the radio?
AC over. We said it like me Juma man can Sarkodie fans. Like I would say, Nene, yes, Sarkodie fans. So why are you doing that? But we say it's part of the game.
Okay,
it's part of the game. So we just have.
But were you under pressure? More pressure from office because Sarkodie model was as untouchable. Ukita media how I say Captain Smarta, Vice President as him.
Pressure needed by I'm say I spoke to you on Friday.
Yeah.
I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Now, after today to be in here, I was sacked.
You were sacked?
Yeah, I was sacked. So
for doing what?
Well, I don't know. Say it's because of the piece I did about sacked.
Wait.
And I said
no, we spoke on Friday. The next week Tuesday you were sacked.
Yeah, I was sacked.
Hey.
I was sacked. So, but it's part of the game. It's part of the game.
You suspect a foul play out of that piece?
Well, I can't tell because also we have your managers. Some are in the entertainment industry. Some too are not. So here I can't tell say no, and I say
from.
Yes.
Okay.
So it ended there.
Wow.
But no why you be able to be there, Sato.
Oh, okay. To me, I say you must have the only thing just say why is he and that's why I say. But according to management, you know, I said there were little issues. There were issues. So me, I say because of Sarkodie, you know, and I say they may, you know.
But I'm not say granting who interviews was xylophone as for.
Oh yeah, I'm not here because say opinion to compare. Even within my colleagues, office to office, people were talking about it.
Oh, okay.
People were talking about it. Wait you maybe feel about me when you say now kasa now I say tension over high. We say
that's why I'm from station. I'm on here. I'm here.
So they are betty.
Wow. Wow. Hey, now I'm going to the capital. Now, guys, what's up? Anyways, this is a story. I'm sure we'll find time to go into it some other time. Nene Kabute Dosu is also a blogger, and today he is here with us on the show, as well as a usual voice and a usual face, Beef Nation President Nana Reagan says, CAD, beef no, Kososa. Nana, beef be apart from fix no, for Biabana. I've been there.
Fixing an amount for news. So, if the sorry, I could remember.
Yeah, Makwaba.
They all take a amount for industry project. It is to fix something.
Yeah.
It is equally a beef.
But that beef BC was all for an Rebecca Walita. Beef Cassia. Beef
Violence and
violence. Violence. All right. Someone said, yeah.
But I think that your camera has not been fair to me.
Why?
At least I have 4. I know I have 4. It's not with a 2. Like, the camera did not work. Only one.
And then this one, we can't see you. No, you can't see you. Feel free and chill. Anyway, so that was just a way of introducing the squad to you. Great guys, and we are about to have a beautiful conversation. So you have to wait for it. Let me say thanks to the other team members, led by Digital Rasta handling camera. Director is Richie Flex. Producer is Yao Lapiji, and we are getting support from Gideon Neelam Tessin. We also have Sexy Don Don, aka Tina Baby, and MC Berima. MC Berima Dogusu Ewayem, you know, Monkan and Pibona. And then also Facebook side. Facebook will be the umbrella. Sorry, nothing. Alright, so first we say thank you to our supporters, Koyak Kutu, for giving us something to always wear to look good. And we want to say, if you also want something like that, Koyak Kutu can sort you out. Call them on 0242 557715, 0242 557715, and Manu Foods for pastries, for your drinks, for your food. If you want to be served better, then Manu Foods, they've got you covered. Call them on 0249 970 595, 0249 970 595. If you want to go to their office, they are at Mexico School adjacent the Shell filling station at Temacom 2. That is where you can locate Manu Foods. Meanwhile, Wana Juice. Talene Friday they will be any back when on for test. Mama when it be na obia for test. Now we got to wear our pros. Now we got Alright, so Sammy Flex TV, we also enjoying support and sponsorship from Wana Juice and Wana what's it saying? And Opera Diabetes. The Opera Diabetes. So we are enjoying Wana Juice and Wana Cocktail. They are sponsors of Sammy Flex TV. So anytime we are thirsty, we get something like this to quench our thirst. You are welcome. You can join us. But in case you're in Ghana and you want more, if you're in Ghana and you want more, call Jumidale Ventures. Jumidale Ventures, they are distributors of Wana Afrique or Wana Juice and Wana Cocktail. Just give them a call. They will sure get yours for you. Anywhere in Ghana, you will sure get them. So call Jumidale on 02089209996. 02089209996. After we are now bien commoning. And a line up near there. And a line up near there. Producer can boom fine. And now those who followed, and let me say thanks to all those who followed the show. Feedback, positive feedback yesterday, great numbers, great reviews. We welcome you all. Remember to share the link as well. And now producers may says information that about out. I say Captain Smart. Wakoye Shobi ama ne boss Dr. Kweku Otene Philly said show now you're debating the asemaba. It can bring matters, a bit from matters chop hot. Intebate me anka Captain Kofi kakra non correct. Na Enra Kojo Dixon announcement account studios of Angel FM the activity. But as to what really Captain Smart said, we were not too sure about it. And I remember I said the panel made up of Yaola PG, Roland Amate, and Anna Reagan. They all gave out divergent views. BCO station, in fact, me cram put there. Let me be very honest, not me nindi, but now they're me jidi. No, like yes, I make an as of February there. Chemu, I'm being honest. Now me nindi. I like Captain Smart. As of February, whilst we were doing the show, I still felt Charlie. It's another Arabia boy called leave na. If you come somebody leave na, noisy, bad near the pound high. But now I believe it happened. I know you would ask yourself what really happened. What did he say? Producers have another video for us, so we will continue. This is a continuation of part 2 of what we started yesterday. So I want us to watch that one. So director, give us what Captain Smart said. Share and send more kind. Near a warranty suspension idea. Let's go for this.
76.1% of our GDP. 76.1% of our GDP. The catcher Mahama said, "Wa bon, mekabi, me na kaye." Me say, "Bra, wa bon, where you unprecedented bon ye." Say Ghana, ye kaye dear no. 69.9% of our GDP. That was about 70% of our GDP. You catch and say, "Boom, baba, where they boom, 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 boom." Where they a boom, 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 boom. A draw time and Central Fire wa Ghana. Look, me when you MPP in Chame, I am telling you from today. And when you this in this Chow be on your radio station, this or two, when you this in Chamogabi. But the Tiana say, so woman me ya dear Nanya catch and say, Ma, woo Jimmy Jai. I did hear and say, Upo be asem. Na kwame na betimi ahwema nim Jerry betimi ahwema no aka chem say ke ade a woyi wujimi na jai ka captain he ya ade a woyi jai ya chira ya brefo kwame na yi na you see then it means you like me na kwame na betimi ahwema nim Jerry betimi ahwema no aka chem say ke ade a woyi wujimi na jai ka captain he ya ade a woyi jai ya chira ya brefo kwame na yi. Now, you see, then it means you like me. But if I tell you I love you, now.
Alright, so welcome back from that inset. Now, you said, Adam, your microphone is very close to you. And to say, okay, so the radio now. Alright, so that is what Captain Smart said. Now, after you be being common, and this is why I also invite you to be part of it. Say, send your car, you know, warranty the all go through no suspension all go through no. The show now, all you know, what is the purpose of the show, or what is the objective of the show? The objective of the show is to check governance, leadership in this country, what they are doing to weigh the pros and the cons, the good and the bad. Not on a special day. Assembly Sina or car, should he go to suspension? Me sure say, immediately before you are there, then before you are there. Baumia, why are there? Nana, do why are there?
National Cathedral, the cement back.
Okay, and they drew an amount. So, when you do know, how does it feel? Chemo was partying na young corners.
And somehow I make a candidate and we cry this out. So, we know video no why series like make us say ni show no why and bakuna waboy why you do all this I know shipa.
Sasho na.
Oh, I do my FM no now you should be no friend of Faber was.
Okay.
And now we review once
in a week.
Once in a week, you know, say Auditor General report never out or show a report make on commentary about report now. And this is nothing new. when Oshana and no okay Mahama or no or can be children. Into the Ben Assasa na no party aba not the same thing happen or can dia akwakoyasem. Na me them a man near serious mommy or call for I do much show me so. Yeah. And Obusa good evening Ghana. Good evening Ghana. And Obusa says what happened? And I was say Kwakutin friend or friend no I catch and say you know show now or no the tension be aba and into 1 year he kakra or my tension in conform. Now there me a money year west mommy say or see or catch and say GR4 tatan or the Kwakutin I catch and say GR4 tatan lines is in one big tatan and into now or catch really. Why is he not paying tax already? Yes, and not me question and setting me some. Okay, that was because reason now apart from the normal reason the things that you are saying and the tension about system to slow down. Or some to us say we show ya we into DR4 airframe. Almost show me name me business is most then away from me life. Captain Smart can on radio TV. Which is another expose. Yeah, big time. Serious expose. Yes, because make and I understand say and need to meet me upon because yes, because Kwakutin will protect his business than you say. Yes. Can be near metata. Yes. And the Captain Smart may be doing the right thing. But the powers that be now essentially no a police strength and it's working. And no na ye remove the fix the country and not a binum work. No more work because I do with the main then I may face what my best society. And power no my say we will do the wrong thing. If you say it, we will silence you. Every normal day Captain Smart. But Captain Smart there that assembly not me come my number there by order me the back to Kwakutin radio no or friend and uncle by Mr. This is an opportunity for him to start his own channel. Radio channel? YouTube. At that point, nobody can censor what he says. YouTube in a vessel or more policy. And some of us we are here to guide him not to violate the policies. And he will be fine. In fact, he can get even more money on YouTube than being an employee of Kwakutin. Because say oye YouTube na ona remember say $2,000 a month. Meaning is Kwakutin charge $2,000 a month. Oh, bet you imagine more than that. Yeah, oh fine, maybe I bet you imagine more than that. Into already bear approximately 10,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, then you move so I said bear 10,000 Ghana cedis. Fine, but even on YouTube he can make more than that. I was approximating less. I mean, people are making $5,000, $10,000 a month on YouTube. And if this was starting YouTuber, he will make more than that. Into me advice and say, "Ma onya radio, but I want for YouTube to come. This time around, on can job Kwakutin say I will do my own YouTube. And some now I say, "Ma men can or radio, so no, I will say it on my." Me radio some my be now. Me kotra na makosoja. Yeah, but and me to Kwakutin so I say. Because they protecting the business. Yes. In fact, Ochiano. No, but does this lead us into another conversation as to say boss of a company or back or binti that started ever birthday? That means the country knows or the system knows something is wrong there. But until Obia body. Trap. And only a can fix the country. That's what you are talking about. Wrong, but. Say we won't force you to do the right thing, but then we will force you to do the right thing. And then I moving on against a capping polo issue. Moving himself of be wrong thing, was system, but my said I quiet. Say Obi a moment time, and I say Obi a moment penalty. Then Namaka say, oh, now the system is working. No, more selective. We are only using it on people. I'm open to more using it. Okay.
All right, in Team Dodo Solomon, Chemo, and Wate Ninkano, where the first topic on. I have some more interesting topics to come through. But Ebisa, what in your video, no, send Captain Smart, Kasa, and Dr. Kokotin, and you're too cooler, Yamanako suspension. Maybe you've also not seen the Metro TV thing, send your cano. My directors and producers have it, and Shannon Sokana Fe, and call Nana Regan, so we're fire for fire. Let's go for this.
Means me no nye djuma biuma. Praise God. Means me no nye djuma biuma. Praise God. I will leave. I come from me because I am not a lazy person. Yes, my brain works, Papa. And see, and I'm afraid dog.
Dog is quick cutting.
Yes, that's right. So, Crawford, friend, who are buying the church on the letters from Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA4 Tata, no, Nina is because Semi Casadodo. I'm saying,
GRA4 Tata, so on the one sika now.
Well, I don't know. These are the things he said.
That's what he said.
Yes.
All because I say Captain Smart Casadodo.
Yes. I'm saying, I then also, ya catch them say, me say, seven. Nana Adone Dr. Baumiani Alancha Martini IGP. Omo ye Jimmy for. Now me say, on air. I say, yes, you said it on air. I'm so penny. Met me a be a warrior. But to go to that extent, to say that the president of the land, the vice, the IGP, and Alancha Martin, omo ye Jimmy for there. No. If you can provide me with the evidence, I will apologize to the world and resign from your company.
But your shows are recorded.
I mean, they are on Facebook Live. Conversation, of course, one or can say, and I'm so pressure into no. Send ye point Juma. Obepe say, Anka being trimming hon kakra. Na adienu mujwa. Pressure na yede man no bafoma. I'm so okay. If that's what is going to help you. Because I'm just one.
Alright, so you've also heard Captain Planet. Captain Smart's explanation from the horse's own mouth. And Ebra Paul Adumoche, good evening Ghana, Metro TV. Omuko Dean Command on so attention home now. And some more Canada be home. But I'm not Beef Nation, so now on twice and free horse. And some ye tea any day cause ye pay. And I say Obi are overreacting.
That's another said in the shots. I think say the medical can say suspending him for on only show now or it is not fair. Say a current affair show host.
Yeah.
And he definitely then why fiti adoma diaba. To say we national can say.
I'm sure even before Adom say or no starting radio Kumasi that was the first radio experience. Yeah.
And if say o person we gina no so say no aban for fraba na o kan aban na seminar o gina o suspending na me to me no and fair bet again in America say that is how the public we will judge it and that is public space and sana yen be hu but behind closed doors no the enyama koso and also another reality we have to understand and then admit the boss no and a juma angel in the fruma eshe baby say our baby and the fruma she no on kana ho say yen so jengu na pampem because of Captain Smart inti on ti ase boss bi enu obeti ase ejuma re bi enu obeka say oh me so me cabal ni me network ni emu na me nyam source of business fiba wa kola wa employ no ebe kaseti ya omo anaso be nyomo kaseti anase kaseti ntwe bi a boss ne be tena ahwedi da bi ensi obi abe ade a Dr. Kokutin aye no se pressure ne ba me na regan so mejumu ma betimi afa ni panama wa tena nchen until say bi a me network for no be kasai be sort nyama out on better so kechale say ya ti ase ono so kan on ti fa na ma nsambra nti normal on that note but asema na oka wo Metro TV say the boss say we did you be wasi obi kwasia ana say G senior obi G president Jimmy na Sebi Mbamcho anka say so Sammy president I say G report that and boss me san semono me hu ne te say asama the boss afro on Captain Smart na na tana ho na wa ka kire or can be am our excuse entia or the you will take his decision be a powers no say call ya asem kra kan gu Dr. Koku tia so on can check Captain Smart pressure na air no so catch the boss say pressures be ba from details of the pressure no on farm now enti the what to about na edumu mo for na bia nkomodi o maka oh boss e da no dina no issue no ka say e bia mampeni kra sebe oye bibi na enkoye na original ma no se original e bia say ne analogy ama o person oye no obi interpretation no sa na no so be bi nkomo okay and e bia doctor atenti sa na no so afa the details pa be a pressure ni fever ma doctor friend say one said that no na endo aye show video ba kwa na ma na explaining me o say why am a doctor Koku otinya friend e tu ni for that it this is not the first time that pressure is coming the
general manager
yes or explaining or say according to Dr. Wafre Captain Smart etunifo ewo ne utterances bi ni show na oye no hoda and what it means is that this is not the first time pressure corona na call corona ba oputin ho e bi ababa ku mienu miensa into the fourth one on tenacity di me at that point the meeting say as a company owner there onu no nim sika odi a share ejuma ni mu and onu no so no nim baby a then na make say brasa me your media house dey work room heni na omu ni na e wo baby omo nsa hihye whether we like it or not ebi mu no mbeti me play omo professionalism no ama wo hu say we mu di omo ye obia board of directors yes obia baby o she enti so obia yes enti say na me fa say Dr. Koku Otin e she MPP mu na the party na what power some of these comments or trances the pressure beba they will not tolerate it say hey now Mugabe can't dey change
so are we saying he said then henceforth we should all see Angel FM as a pro NPP station just as Yenimse stations be a pro because Sammy comes out presenter Bondi Mugabe na kind of power
how can they change it
good that's what I'm saying
how can they change it
and it seemed okay
yes
because we know
really
so this is also a positional station I take it
exactly
now anyone can sit somewhere and say okay now your station is this
pro MPP based on excuse or the man suspension anybody at all can conclude like that and if you conclude this nipa ni right nipa ni right say una because powers been apart from government in power right now and it is definitely obi beti me pen to say okay he said dem go for dem MPP for your current MPP for asem na enye den nipa na oben won say Dr. Koku Otin sa she MPP for enumu a omo ben say so omo no mo aben on tena wa say be ka che ne say na ebia o mampani say ubetimi aye wo show no sanke ye ni private platform bi po na ko ye na ebia ya friend ni yetu ni fa nka me ye sure sanke still na ko betimi aye na ade but this is ne dia wa free way to obi nka say mo bi enka like say aban ko yi a mo bi church nsem ana say on kan nsem but sometimes no also hwe baby a wo ana say wano eduani fiba
na protect you okay Nana Reagan Beef Nation president I call Nene Kabuteo ye kan sem ne mom angel for all my bibia anhwa da che betimi abi ha mana
me mean say we see betimi ha
okay
because we hear captain ni paban o ya or say Ghana for you see who say the captain tie because Yelin Koma was starting free radio piece for to Kumasi to Accra Adom FM so no start you say the captain tie
firebrand presenter
firebrand the captain aka asem say ya or say who say normal na o Adom asem no one can fa president Mahama okay, this guy, Manasseh. That's not one come from Mama. Be a mama, no mammy, Odi Warrico said, Sadana Manasseh, Echo far for the expeditions and same, and a broken present in it down. And so still, Ojan, because in the Jumoy, yeah, the other do captains for the year. And as a more chair say, I'm put chair say, I'm way untouchable. Yes, no, untouchable. I said, government has not making this here. Yeah, talking me a government. Open chair say, me young Kamasem, Bibia, Ubebiano, make Kamashe. No, Yenisa, influence and training. Then training say, we 3 arms of government in if you are. Yeah, I'm parish never. Of course. Who expect to say, yeah, the yen, after government, no, actually, ordinary citizens. New to sin, indeed, near Captain Kaya, Cocoa team, no friend say, powers, BCC, powers, means a wound here, about cry. Said me break, I say, Captain, or Nanka, apart from media, also on setting the YouTube channel. Yes, a mebwa. But the ordinary Ghanaian, any YouTube, ordinary Ghanaian is here. So what you want to say is that ordinary Ghanaians now combating that patronizing YouTube the end also sir to say me know why it here maybe Facebook, Twitter, Instagram near there. Who could crazy here or no the folk go yam or better go YouTube. Okay. And see Okoha Obelu see some of the following. Yes. Well the radio near on fighting back. Saying it here be on Dr. Goku Otino. But someone was arguing say after Metro TV interview no aggravating in some because asemesi ayeka yenka odam you could not bontin e the secret to abontin. All right, so this is still Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. Now in himself Captain Smart and Seven Abiana Unyan position. What is your position? Do you agree with the decision of the station or the boss of the station, Dr. Kwakuotin, and I affiliated Captain Smart so and can't BBA. No, not me go so to be na the movie on to Adam. Me who say kaba. Bibi na mu pata mo yidi tia Captain Smart and Dr. Kwakuotin. Because on Dr. Kwakuotin to say offer say udu sika she business na wo ye. No wa employee bi say onye adwuma ma. Iti say oh yeah, yes, even though Ubija Rebecca say, Ebia a quotiam. But so to say, a woman or ye, a Usika na ope, and oh yeah, they are board the ordinary citizen. Okay. Because here no Captain Smart have done the link between the government and the ordinary citizens. Yeah. You understand? What goes on in government, Captain Smart at the brain, and what goes on within our cycle. Also the Befia Akoma government. Okay. So why would the government say Captain Smart IABB Wakasi Akasi? And I say, is it because of your cover about me? What can you say? Captain, I can say. So I don't really get it. Sorry to say, decision I'm taking. I see. Okay, Nene Kabute, and so now what's in Kano? Also a blogger, he's a journalist as well. He worked with Class FM. Now let me go on to Adam Mesa Chatterman. Let me get from him that what does he think about what is happening? Is it true that what really they did is senseless? As Kabute wants us to know.
Yeah, Sammy. There are a lot of people who have said that it spells doom for the freedom of the press and others. But in one of my journalism class, I was taught about news hole. Because of that, I'm not surprised. News hole. And what is news hole? News hole is the space left in the newspaper or for radio after adverts. So after you take the times for adverts, commercials on your show, or commercial advert in your print newspaper, the space left for content, that is the news hole. Now we are told that news hole at times is influence. The content you put in your paper or your show is influenced by one, your idiosyncrasies, certain beliefs, the affiliations you have, and at times even your advertisers, because maybe a certain company advertise too much on your show, on your platform, and the company has committed a certain error, but because of the financial benefits you get from them, you decide not to use them as in your news. Yeah. So your news hole is determined by even some of your advertisers, and at times the ownership. You understand? So as a journalist who I'm privy to this, any news or media organization I'm heading into, it is up to me to know the very idiosyncrasies of the station, the ownership's beliefs, and then certain things. Then
the untouchables for the station.
Then based on that, you know how to play your cards. And if you get to know of this, you know how to play your cards. Okay. Even when certain issues come from their sides where they believe in other things, you know that, okay, let me carefully present it in this way so that I will be able to beat the
sail through.
You understand? So if we avail ourselves to some of these things, we will know how to behave on certain platforms. And I think it is one which caused him, because maybe he knew his boss where he's coming from, but he didn't know too much into some of the things. And the way the ownership of radio and media houses in Ghana, it allows for some of these things.
Okay.
It allows for some of these outside controls.
Okay.
Yes. So it's one of those things.
Okay.
In as much as it is one of those things, it's unfortunate that we got here. I think it could have been solved better. Okay. And Captain, one of the ways it could have been solved was a point he raised on the show. And he said he asked Dr. Kwekwating to bring the video or evidence. Then for him to apologize.
Okay, Adam, so let's do this. Now we've seen the video.
Yeah.
He was giving an analogy. Yeah. Does that analogy suggest that he was saying the president and maybe his leadership Omojimi? Does the analogy suggest that Omojimi?
You see?
And I'm sure I don't know BT president
one of the first courses you take in the university is logic and critical thinking. So you say that if A is B, then B is this. If this is this, this is that. So at times you can draw that logic because, and it's logic and it's one of the difficult things. You see it as simple, but it's very difficult. I think that Sammy Flex works with armed robbers, so he's an armed robber. Sammy Flex works with armed robbers, but he's not an armed robber. You get a point. So when it comes to issues of logic, it depends on the reasoning ability of the people listening and how they're able to draw the correlation. For me, I might not say it was a direct meaning. Okay. But someone too will feel that if this is the analogy and he's talking about our father is the president, so or can say papa Jimmy or so then it means he's talking about
but Jimmy in that context doesn't mean Jimmy.
Yes.
Jimmy in that context means no, it's not even maybe all your video say yes.
A mistake. So for me, that is what I was saying, that I wouldn't take it that way. But we all do not have the same reasoning ability. And that is why when you are communicating, it is always good for you to make your things clear, because in line of communication there is what we call noise. There can be a noise around communication what can distort the import of what you mean. So always, anytime you are communicating, you don't need to leave noise to create an opportunity for people to distort your communication. So maybe someone found a lacuna in there and they filled it and they use it for their intent because already they wanted you out.
Okay.
And but let's see how it goes. You know.
Okay.
I'm not.
Do you see a call back into the station after the Metro TV expose?
It's possible, but there's something interesting about the interview they did yesterday. At a point, getting to the close of the interview, Paul said, "Can you, now that you are on like 1 month leave, can you give us some of your time, like come?" And he said, "Oh, Nancy Fiade, me join him, and Paul said, "Oh, I didn't be here when I come." So, which means it could be possible he will be joining
original.
Yeah, the Just Pong group.
Yes.
Well, they also have the radio station.
Original.
They are operating now.
Yeah, they're operating.
Yeah, and they have a TV station.
What frequency?
Live.
Yeah, live.
91.9.
Yeah, 91.9.
Oh, so they are testing.
Yeah, they are.
They started.
They start doing program.
Yeah, I'm hearing news now. I said,
hi,
this girl from Casablanca.
did I travel?
No, you
are here.
So how come I've not heard anything?
I want to start.
Guy, I know, yeah, Casapamo,
yes.
Pato.
Yeah.
He's there at the morning show.
I'm a news editor. It's a point to something.
And this guy is even there. DJ Mix. Oh, what's this guy's name? Abega.
Yeah.
Formerly of Radio.
Okay, and am I late?
So
That's okay. He might be switching. Okay, you heard it from Adam Mason Chatterman as well. So I want to read from you. What do you also think about it? Now that we know what really is going down, the secret, everything is out. No, yeah, sure. How to talk about this now? Still related on the Fix the Country and its issues are Ababontiama Obimpo and then with suspension. No? There is a lady on Bright TV. A friend of MC Yaeboa. Na MC Yaeboa so any Prince David Osei Monsembi. The lady is not too happy with Prince David Osei, actor Prince David Osei. Say Adena, actor Prince David Osei, Kassetia. Omo fix the country no and now say Adena ono so kase fix the country ni bi na the amount for can ono HS on your nyadwen abaye ni bofu in fact okasa ya manehemi nyere free motrobe Charlie, I was no, she actually cried. But question baby, one person this you see, I mean I meant to say we are too intolerant. The intimate tolerate obi position and obi decision. Cry, I didn't hear. Maybe you say both, but let me say, why? What now say fix the country? Don't deviate from it. Keep hammering. Every other can you ready. And I'm on suspension. Keep hammering it. Yes. Do you be better? Why should you like how? But the idea show video because me yantin as here. Idea na chemu and team do. Well, area kabuto meti as here. The aggression now. Again, it be yet sad so aggressive. Watch this. We'll come back to continue the discussion.
Na many a break. Prince David Osei, share. Ubenia, come to me, searchy, and a big jam when you saw Ubenia. I have so much respect for you, but for you to say this, I am highly disappointed and highly gutted in those very insensitive comments coming from you. See, said. What cotton voice ama political party be na unya shinka? Please shut up and let wise people speak wisdom. We live in a country where we don't even have decent education for children. And you sit down there and you tell me the country is full of greedy people, the country is full of selfish people, and if we fix ourselves, the country can be fixed. Really? Who wouldn't greedy and selfish? And how voice ama political party? If you are not greedy and selfish, will you sell your voice to a political party, even if it's alleged, even if it's true or not? What you've tweeted or what you've written on your wall goes a long way to show what a hypocrite you are. So are you trying to tell me that you don't see the problems in this country? Are you trying to tell me, say, you've never sat in your vehicle driving on the road and complained to yourself about the bad roads we have in this country? Have you ever had a family member who has been a victim in the hospital because they tell you that there is no hospital bed for that family member to lay on and that family member would die?
And Komono Ayode. In fact, sister no Osha Senya Okasana Edane Nisu. Minim say bia ne ma me bi sa no bed ni bi afane ko ana se ne papa bi ana ne boyfriend bi ana ne nua bi ana na busha ni bi ana open asem pa e bia me bi akọ hospital bi ma sase mu ato no eno enne na adane na jo 2 years say ya eno so ho na me bi sa se bibi aboko de echemo
oh bibi aboko we time and them will be granting the air can't fix the country now. On the who Jama individuals, who Jama individuals. We are very before from fix the country now. The Ukobusa will be our individuals. Will be a different thing. And at the problem will be any problem will be. So Kojokina celebrities a shot a problem man are attacking me any problem, mammy.
Okay.
So, and me I can fix the country, but I made them best a fixing and yes, celebrity or me make a young fix it hospital, say minimum obi, say me honey per be yan. Not minimum obi nam quite no bed, but me to me frail will be pet. Bed the baby and I no bed. I know I'm person a fixing mammy. Yeah. And to send me Miss Subay, send me Subay, me roll send me roll and your issue with the bed na me huni pa yare aye nyama no I don't know a problem. I don't know a problem no. Me na me roll me huni nye problem o hospital ho. Bed a ni ho no. Ene say this only mo bi ansa no. Ene ye problem no. Girl no dey ya o ya why emotional na yi. Ube kom no e bia na ni huni pa bi. Yeah. Akọ. Yeah, and I feel something like that. Yeah, the ne call hospital ni you see no bed or the na ho ni na mo sa wawu. Anything no ono obe emotional about it, this one. And you know, fix the country now. I can say leadership fix in your man. So, Omo can be a someone who Omo can fix the country. As some will be a but that's not an issue. When the system is working, it will check them. So, Obi are benefiting from the system. No, okay, on fixing or unfixing. No, can fix yourself. No, Omo already said DVL corruption or DVL would never fix themselves. Because they are benefiting from the system. Almost fix it, we leader and say, almost fix it, what boy, me need more DVL. So, me, I would say, fix the system. Because me to me, go promote DVL boss now, or you're corrupting. President, they me a promote. Yeah. And this, I know I'm promoting, no, I say, fix yourself. Made them up, my fix it, corruption there with DVL. And I say, land commission or issue there. How do I fix it? So me fix it, me who say the best fix it on. Some of us are individual, and do what I say, some of them fix it. They are benefiting from it. Almost fix it on more crowd, say, okay. The idea of benefiting from no. So this lady, why is she mad at Prince David Osei? Because said there, I said Prince David Osei ente or yawa or no akomuasen. This is her way of expressing it. Which is wrong. And I make her say, and nothing a leadership war. Say, leadership, I be our bad Prince David Osei said, the Okana. And who nobody can up Prince David Osei because Obena or the Nizachiba Bonasum. Uncle try. But young driving said, or what and also great Yamra or no see and fix the system. But all the emotions and I'm now go. So, yeah. All to mean control emotions, Metinasi. By your system. So emotions in the go overboard. I said checking. So I'm checking on Nanka obey to me about the Prince David Osei ampa. I bet you say baby obesha be anko be bonus mampa. Or no say I'm fixing system no. By an emotion no be man abo obi say yes ultimately they make an true. But if the system is working, obi will say hey na me ko bono na system no echi me I will be in so back of them. And you know basic thing is fix the system, all other things will be fixed. That's all. Okay, tell me what I say. Adam Twasso from that side. The girl's reaction, would you consider this as overreacting?
Yeah, I think in a way, it is overreacting.
Okay.
At times, you are not in the shoes of the person. You don't know what triggered that, and it will become difficult for you to. But if you look at it on a general scale, you can clearly say she overreacted because it was just a single tweet from him or message from him, which he was stating his position. You know, we cannot all agree. You know, maybe from where he is, you know, we complain based on how we feel. So maybe from how he feels, he thinks that fixing the individuals will solve the problem. From where the lady is coming from, she also believes that fixing the system is what will be good for us. So all of them are coming from different angles. And that is where it's very important that you should be able to argue your case out to the extent that you can even win some people to come and let them understand why you are saying fix the system. Let them understand why they are saying fix yourself. So when you are able to articulate that well, it can win you more people. You can canvas them to come and follow you to say, oh, okay, based on what I was told, based on what I've heard, then it means the system must be fixed. Then someone also says, oh, based on what I've said, based on these analogies I've been given, then I'm going for fix yourself. So you need to make your point clear. And if you are making your point clear, at times some of the insults may take away the real issues you are putting across. You know, people will focus on your insults or setting up
and lose sight of the main issues,
the main message. So she's obliged to make her point everything, but she should be careful of the extent, or not even her, we, all of us who are part of this, we should be careful of the extent we go to express emotions, because if you are not careful, it might take away the beauty of the argument we are making. So we should make our point devoid of any violence, devoid of attacks, insults. It doesn't, you know, make the argument neat. At the end of the day, when the nation is fixed, those who are saying fix yourself will benefit.
Exactly.
When we fix ourselves and things go well, those who are saying fix the country will benefit. So at the end of the day, if you look at the picture, it's like
it's a mutual benefit for all of us. Yeah.
But where we pass is where the argument is. So let's take it cool.
And then makes that chatterman, and so I drop some salient points. Maminko Kabute nene dosu. Kabute the lady who the actions they saying. Say they react no one saying.
I think what the lady did was okay. She's right. Say me through this challenge we ama Prince David say say maybe the lady nusu tiemia or hwemia be hu David say bia no on kan cheme so be bi. Oh yes.
That means
no, I'm not preaching violence.
Lady no bo wine na back bo bibi.
Say lady no say ohu David say na so bo na on kan cheme be obi be ko bo ni bi na ko bo David say ni bi. Go say nyama haye na ye ka na oni nam na wo ka o say who read the tweet now baby I say I will retweet this several times.
Yeah.
Jimmy song. Yeah. Jimmy song, what does it mean?
Jimmy song
I dey haye na ye ka what about two social media did you attempt?
Police are tweet na fatu na mo hu na mo suntimi hu bi.
What about two social media already attempt? Yes, government or tama lady Nikasa no obo hospital bed asem will brew because of hospital bed issues. Ohwe sisi akofia you know mo frank the time wo fie secondary school for fie. And then I say I'm not try them so. I'm not try exams come about be fie. In the man exams back kra so I'm school and do
4 weeks.
I do 1 month 3 weeks
okay, so this is Prince David Osei's tweet. I want to retweet this 1,000,000 times. Jimmy, so when I lambasted the government, my own people, for increase in tariffs on COVID-19 freebies last month, did anybody's mother or father join my voice? Use your voice, don't force me into shit. I don't just jump. Excuse me, I'm afraid.
This tweet, what does it mean?
I say mon kamo bia ma metete no no nye ready so about the country time bo local na mo modern paso mother na mo most be na mo kamo
in any way.
Interestingly, A+ has posted a hospital where he said a girl was posted there some few days ago, and he took the picture, and he's making an inference to Prince David Osei's tweet. He said, "Welcome to Agodeka Hospital in Afan Plains." Afan Plains North. This photo was taken some few days ago by a nurse who has been posted there. I advise the people of this community to fix their attitude, stop the greed, the hatred, selfishness, so that government will spend the price of just 138 to build a decent clinic for them. That makes sense.
This post, what does it mean? Or chair the public, and I say,
no, this is sarcastic.
You see,
Prince was saying that the countries, we should fix our attitude, that we are full of
envy,
hatred, selfishness, tribalism. So A+ is saying
when we stop that, will that build a hospital?
So he wants to ask. He's asking the people to fix the attitude, stop the greed for a new.
Okay, Captain also Felix Prince David the stance now taking wrong.
Wrong. I think or celebrity. Yes, we all understand.
Okay.
But on your politician. So he should feel our pain. What we are going through. Also feel because me and Ofi. Also feel because hospital bed because of bed in Obiu. Also feel because Sika is meant for one district, one factory. They're giving it to one person, and that person is using it.
How do you know this?
Oh, how do I know? You know.
No, I don't know.
You know. You know.
I don't know. I don't know that one person.
We are entertainment people. But we read what goes on in politics.
Exactly.
You understand?
But there hasn't been any story that
okay. The one district, one factory, 1 district, 1 million. The government or allocate. Or allocate here.
And say I post now ebe mensa ready no and then I go to screen is no Agodeka hospital Afan Plains. Hey, so this is a hospital.
Yeah.
Like really?
Yes.
Now any power in a bit me akom. Yeah, doctor Bakone nurse Bakone Bakone Simo inside.
This is what the government should fix.
I think villagers agree.
This is what Prince David should talk about.
Yeah.
Not attacking us.
At times, campaign promises. You see this? In 2013, I applied for the vice president of the GIJ student chapter. And I asked for, this was some of my promise, internship scheme. The school had its own internship scheme, but I said, I'll bring one. Where I will liaise with media houses and get internship for members of GIJ. Then mentorship, where we will have some senior journalists and others who will serve as mentors for us, effective blogging. Then partnering the national body for projects and other things. Master, after the election, and
so you won?
Yes. So I was the vice president, was the student chapter, and I was going with this guy Mauli. Hello. Yeah. You see. When I won the team, I realized that Charlie and yes, more. I was going to see media houses to get intention scheme for.
Okay, now we
because he said, or heard of any politician, or candidating for vote. Yeah, too many years. I said, Eddie, what I said. So these are the problems we should fix.
Yes.
So these are the problems. These are the problems start.
Of course. Who can trust say, "I now tell you something." Then I need to tell you. Now, also fix your attitude. And that's how your attitude then they go to our mama.
Yeah, what attitude and time.
Say attitude don't tire. You jump one chance here to talk to Sonny. And when they go to our mama.
If I start time about na credit na transfer, come on, put that me was it. Of
course. Because of the vote. You just want to attitude no to our mama. Me jina a lot of crime na me wo fufu. Attitude
Oba beje wo mana obi.
So as long as I watch in aka watch in afa because say you during campaign Ekufado there was these pictures be or young Nkrumah crying go odi ampesie and then now president would not call ordinary citizen akwatan so be
that's not the president then there is allowed. Okay, so nene kabute eso de media si mame ko nana Reagan ho beef nation if our bobrika bo ase oti obi ka bro
say get no so men call the say
that one oti obi ka won ba ko de ka copy mo bobrika okay nana ko so
me beg na come mo because it is what she is doing is part of the problem now. You per se affection. Yes. You see, that's my main for Konya reason now. Me explaining maybe I think say those of us Ayaka say we want both to happen. People don't understand us. Makanda say fix fix the country, fix your attitude or your mindset. It should be bedmate.
Okay.
This is the reason why I'm saying it should be bedmate. One problem here, yeah, restricting or mama say fix your attitude due to certain indiscipline be a cause. But that's me to my personal understanding, say you can say fix your attitude. It is not a defensive comment or anything for the leaders. The leaders are inclusive. Because fix the country, no. I was say penimono or two no mana said the chemo be can almost create system they are benefiting from. Into nya dey be ya no. Your fix the country alone cannot change their mindset. I was say ono onya adwen sakra say ade amini inchiri ma mebre. Say ni pa no we nya ontimi affect ono an mindset o fix the country won't change anything. And the most dangerous thing ama me confirming to myself me yan say she didn't I no opa yen NDC near people in chain na yan sound of CPP and now they yen for gum ne on ba ben muda gum and our party fresh ono no ka Kwame Nkrumah policies ho asema obetimi aboa Ghana yan ko fa na embassy so he will not be working with Togolese, he will not be working with Americans, he will not be working with UK British citizens. He will be working with same Ghanaians. And same Ghanaians now onya konyanko ne no bi tifie. Onya konyanko abemu be wa ne budget de da. Me nya konya be ya assembly man. Hey, was say me talk out, was say me yes na my yes. E ya adwin e da within. That is how corrupt your mind is. What it means is that so ochine bi no utimi ya campaign gidigidi from school now the nemu an we near the now be PO party bi mu na yetimi to abamawa. It means that because adwin na we utimi na untimi nsesa adwin no say media ma memfa Kwame Nkrumah ne hwana buzi ama adwin bia omutimi ka so me yenye bibia na big 65 adwin bia mutimi de omoja pretwa so man krofo say me ntimi nye bibi no enchiri ma mba ama mebere no so when ntimi ansesa adwin na we will still be repeating this conversation. Mr. Basamin, come over here, fix the country, fix your mindset. Me saw me tell my with you. My parents were making these conversations back. When I was like 5-6 years, I was hearing them every day. My two sons, because and the many 30 plus, we are still having this same conversation. Mr. Maker, the most dangerous thing is that you because why sir fix the country and the leaders are corrupt, leaders are wicked, sir. Now your master become the same conversation. Okay. So the thing is that you can in general terms. Penimuna when you are going on our ECG as ECG boss, he should have a change of mindset. Fix your mind. Do your mind for mind away to akumaso. Say me baby you be a born mind. If you think like that, you won't think about you having o target be for one personal gain. We say me person me nya $2 million between my account na me dem confirm couple dem me forget you. O was that doing what my own doing to me bia ho. You won't think as a collective leader. Oba be your own interest. and before I come and say do na ya mo interesting thing na ma ye ni na ye brand so mo adwen a e koma ye ni na say adabi project we e pese ye say ya e be boa nkofokuo kitu e bi penti chale ma ye nya anka de bia they will be looking at the bigger picture e ya adwen mu po say ansesa de ni kasa ye hwe sesa omo to na mu opposition no if they don't change their mindset right now no chine bi ebufu ni e 2 MPP abangu ni e dom betena wa it will be the same conversation. Nothing will change. Are you telling me say 2016 MPP people leaders were not in this country? Didn't they hear? Like say Mahama and fitting infection man, they are doing this, they are wicked, they are heartless. Mahama is incompetent. The problem didn't they know? They knew it. But it is repeating itself because that is what we are saying. Some people don't get. Nobody is saying the system is good. Nobody is saying we don't have to solve our problems. Nobody is saying the leaders should not fix the country. But you see, idea was a national interest agenda. No, near Sababa partisan debates. Now, some to baby. With no result.
Genti done a partisan debate. They say, Omo Felice and Koma Yedi equity omno. Omo Njintu.
Yes.
Omo Njintu. Then because okay, fix the country and then because okay, yate and if a pan I'm person and fix it first. Almost
promise and later like this the promise about me and another what the bread come out and say Charlie, me and Becca way difficult but way me did this meet me then you fix it. People will appreciate that. But Becca will go and fix your attitude and Sana Mercy Hospital.
So our response then this is where we belong.
Yes,
but
what I'm saying is that Timemufo na ebi NDC for ebi MPP for.
Yeah.
Enye yeni na ya adwin betimi aye say ye de all do no MPP say de Captain Sma betimi de ne sabon bo aka say me MPP ni metoma na do be na do edi nyama bi na enkoya me pese me ka kire no. Enye yeni na betimi aye say be mu dudu na betimi aye na. We have to say the leaders should take action and we shouldn't look at what somebody will do. We can also make certain agendas. We will not look at what NDC is trying to do. So, or per se, uncapitalized on. When said recently about me, I'll list data. Why data? What share in Yama mobile brain? How mobile to Yama? Any Yama Timi, I need your Mubuso up to now. No, me won't say media house before, and I say even among the political parties, somebody have been able to bring a counter data to tell us, no, data we are there, but how most 76 then they wrong.
No, there were some challenges with some of the information.
Some people counted them.
Yeah.
Okay. Wrap you up.
So what I'm saying is that Obi Nka said, fix your mindset means your both defense ama leaders. And I say my leader being face problem and I say mo be nye bibi. But it goes idea was in me no because leader no ono so ye Ghana ni bi. So you ka say Ghana for fix your mon so ma adwen a. Won a wo either we need to say be na otia afen na wo campus and they started politics in NDC and MPP politics na started campus. It who ho no mo now so pre o sua ade wo ye akonya bi say o me so person me kwa be me be minister me be road minister be energy minister wana minister also again problem na we do rap and then the bet share the results the country will get and the bet share the benefits the entire country will get. And maybe e can Ghana ni Ghana Telecom ni Ghana Airways and then the be na dream ponti otimi establishes anyama ni na ma Ghana for ya fa Ghana be as CEO of Ghana Airways ana so otimi ye ejuma no anaso adwen po betima ka say ejuma me ye de o say mitimi na nchirime na timi be benefit anase omo be timbe ebe to say Ghana for so yes or Ghana Airways e da so si ho no mo a e na wan tutu nyama bi ase ankwan ko bi mpempen so wo so bi ka say yen fa na yen ton anaso bi enya adwen po so chala de ne ton a yen ye benya percentage bi so ye betimi de aye hu yi o anka e bi anka up to na anka sa Ghana Airways na ka da so ho enti adwen mu pon enso ye very important. Ebi na no nya akonya nko na wo de sa de omo ma adwini bi ko ho no mo the same thing ebe.
Okay. Alright, this nation president Nana Reagan and also Denidi Akorieno. Mame already also comment. What do you think about what we are talking about now? Let me read from you. Remember to drop your comments on our comment section and share the link with your other friends around the world as well. Now moving forward, Showbiz Daily comes your way every weekday 8 p.m. We sit down, say doom so ama a transi. Na air conditions so affiliate to trans and affiliate cry near prepare him kakra. Near course now one story that I'm also interested in and Symbia a see between Kojo for me in Instraba Kojo and Kojo Kansan Lilwin. Na a command say Instraba Kojo ne birthday no Kojo Kansan Lilwin rather the birthday ani Instraba Kojo person organize mano Kojo Kansan Timiama a whole sem radio tour ni media tour ni interviews counter interview and Kojo Kansan Lilwin are releasing him. Now releasing you know say line bi o ha okatia Inshaba Kojo na eho no Inshaba Kojo so ase o person dey asem ni chebi as o person sarcastic kakra as o person huru ni kakra na yen share first video from Inshaba Kojo after listening to the song from Kojo Kansano the reaction of the two Abontini. Watch this video.
I mean you know the reason why I'm here. You know the reason why I'm here. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to say it's over. Yeah, it's over. Between me and Kojo Kansan Lilwin, it is over. Yeah. But this trip around, I just want to show my brother love once again. Yeah, so I just want to show him a love once again. By a new one and a new song, I'm in Shaba Kojo. Kojo Kansan latest no. That's only in Shaba Kojo. And Kojo say, "Oh, Shemia, they are more than money ko. Na nyufu flower ye. Me pese me de $15,000. A shim, extra video man. Na e promote it because me team na Ghana for who say me asembia. So let me hear from you. 1,500 in there no. Me dey chill. You try no so."
Okay, enti Inshaba Kojo after Ote Nyomuno, the first reaction na memo tie Nyomuno de enti Inshaba Kojo be kan de okai no. In fact, Nyomuno kra no Kojo Kansan Lilwin aware the right owner no. On ka say Nyomuno the title de Inshaba Kojo. O say Nyomuno the title de wa hwe o si say. O say wa hwe eno ne Nyomuno the title. But Inshaba Kojo say Nyomuno the friend Inshaba Kojo. Wordplay. Wordplay no, you understand it. But after Inshaba Kojo video, they cancel Lilwin. So I'm saying Kojo Kansan Tamane da Kojo Inshaba Kojo Instagram name status. Because Inshaba Kojo video any one ample. They don't also I responded. And after Inshaba Kojo video, Kojo Kansan responded. Let's watch that one too.
Ghana for the whole world, everybody. And then above please, everybody, as you go any platform and download Wagre. What I say, we need this song. We big secretary. Ada beji sika beji $15,000. There be another customer. Another customer. Then two bintino. What back out for? Beji $30,000. Beji $100,000. No, we wish our 40 has a attack. What does it? Fake life from Kwa. Fake life from Kwa. Fake life from Kwa. Hey, why don't we tell this guy or back at home today? Yeah, Jelly. And before any other for Cheney man, Thomas doesn't have this guy. Jelly. Ghana for now, my fans for now, between video, mommy. What does it? The fans for every video, mommy. But not for every video, mommy. What I say? But to forget name boys and every video, mommy. Instagram fans for every video, mommy. Facebook for every video, mommy. And YouTube channel for every video. What I say? Yeah, I don't need any. You will be a sicker. What for $15,000, you know. Now $15,000, you know. And I would have better. Then you try to take it 1,500. You try to take it now. 1,500 now. 7. Paying end to my man, $15,000. Please, fetch any of who DJs or carbon, and I will DJs or mansion, and I will brothers or more mansion, boom with the JQ Coos and Fellas, GH Hyper, everybody chesa $15,000 no emo na omo so nche ni mood say why ade intino Visi Empire my fans Facebook Instagram official YouTube Kojen Kansan everywhere they hear $15,000 bia we so obi anya fakotompa empa ne enuru fa koma kwalebu na children so no nemfenshina bla na nye nipa na
Eti Kodon Kansan so who say Ishaba Kojabeka $15,000 for promotion or David me trans as akwai or ya overcome me. Enti no so timi ba no beka bibi. Na at the point in the song Kojo Kasala when you see Ishaba Kojo line bi. Enti Kojo Kasala when you see a line bi o mu say nyame ashira mi o Ishaba Kojo. In terms of how now Ishaba Kojo feel say Kojo Kasabo na kutia no aboni di o mu no. But the ekosi ni the ekosi chemo agono mu dia na.
Oh they say they are done ago. First ni dey na a serious issue by say I ago.
So.
Yeah. Mutie Ishaba Kojo video ni kwa ka say o Kojo say media chaw me say me promote video no. Oye sarcastic dey oye bibia say o hu o sere say uniska but this ka fa kwaye promotion. Na Kojo Kansan so accounta or no aba be ni dey say when the scar fa kwache me e wonder me Kojo Kansan na adwin ba dey bi o bitisa. Once onu udiago o hu say uniska but this ka kwaye promotion. When you so ska o betu like say e say the kind me fans be here by now na obeche obi dey open sikanye.
Exactly.
Say or any argument ma on fan fa ho. Mo je say fa ko to bed ko kolibuna na honi nsira wo na obeche do bi nyenya nsira. Kan wa asem say the wo wa ya wonye nsira no. Fine, wo dey no. Ono the person doing sikai na oye. Nti mengo ka tambia onene ya even party ni issue ni bae. Oka say when the ska e dey ko party ade na wan fan koma children's home for okra na no na we try video wo Kojo Kansan when the children for sikai. Wo go try video oye ni movie. You design say a car also will not also boka over 100,000, which is 1 billion.
Cocoa crutches there. Cocoa season is cocoa
season. Yeah. Was it one boka over 100,000? Like, old Ghana city 1 billion. And it was as a Nancy Kai, we did this over cars, and actually as a system, industry,
oh, yeah, they are right.
On that reason, what can me teach you? Me another meaning there or say we transfer and not on the normal day. And I mean the course now can make a said waging. And then I over 200,000. Say would the year move their winner some for so because of the bois industry. One can so business car. So pure lies and our kind of point I'm better making is could you win the opens on this guy say 100,000 crowd with the boy industry. If you're going to spend $15,000, no, but you could try video on park as a mimpe. Now what's the on fan quiet? That's the point I'm making. Because I mean, Posika, me or Musica, me the bay, and as I mean, call for the boy, me am my, me need to come back one. But say I know pinpoint is a koyewe in the misreno or more mutuni for so now unima or more mutuni for cancer says or ye argument we know the flowers are meeting or yes happen no losing it go almost start to say na me one half to some extent say he made an attempt to come for the party BBC went to Myanmar end it why menga or yes I knew the one so should be man can Lilwin side but so na oye na argument na oye na this so enkunye mame o lose me at any point or say or baba responded to Ishaba Kojo bia o lose me o say for zika no ya do ye for zika una be cho video on zika ye o 100,000
initially because I agree so better why did we not tell him
say 100,000 ya do wọ́n tó kọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n náà òsì kànú wọ́n di ẹ̀twa mu bi a wọ́n di wọ́ industry ní kẹ̀kẹ́ a wọ́n nyà nkwaso bi a. Ẹnjẹ nkọjọ kankan ọ̀n fẹ́ksì ni wọn na.
Akọ̀dé mo tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ àpò máa kọ́lé bu a. Àwọn fẹ́ksì na ìjọba àìbọ̀ kọ́lé bu fò.
Fẹ́ksì ni argument ni pẹ́ mi didi sẹ́ sáà ẹ̀yẹ nù. So to mu kwa ya wa mu ko ma be
Tell judge me. Yeah, Adam Johnson. Now, do you still feel the beef or not? Has turned to a friendly match.
It's quite unfortunate that we've gotten here because if you look at where everything started from, the first thought of the whole thing was love.
Yes.
And it has ended up this way.
Hatred,
That's where it pains me that a team member comes up with an idea, let's celebrate Lilwin. Someone believes that it's fine, I've done it before, so let's do it again. Then Lilwin says, okay, give me pay for some ticket for us to come. Then you set up, you try to get them to Accra. And unfortunately, due to some flight challenges and other things, maybe on the day they were thinking, we can go at any time, there is flight, so no need to rush. Because they waited, the weather changed and things went bad for them. And unfortunately, lack of trust between them. Someone think, they just decided not to come. Someone think, this guy cry, why is he forcing us to come? Is there anything behind? Lack of trust has brought us to where we are, which is very unfortunate. But as celebrities or stars, at times what you need for your brand is attention, and when you get the attention, you use it to do something. You strike the show and the business part. So I think this is an opportunity. Lilwin is an artist, a music, an actor who tries to do music. And he has triggered his creative elements by coming out with a song. And that is a shade, that line is a solid shade to Insiraba Kojo. Osei, Onyame Shiame, Insiraba Kojo, and then your time, and then the Kasa Bebe, and that is a direct shade to him. Instead of Sonos or the Kojo. I see Insiraba Kojo. Insiraba Kojo, and then a word play based on the Bia Ujina and I'll bet in your judges as him. If I say, Obi a Ties Anyum, not only anything between Kojo, Kazane, Insiraba Koja. So I thought it will not come to mind. Yes. Because it may me a Shami, me say me Insiraba Kojo. It's had a more time or Tony or come. Yeah, and then my it's you can turn it. You can turn it. It can mean something. Another thing again. It's like as a brofu, if you are doing dangling modifiers, ubet me be atoha a different meaning. Yes. So ubet me aka say onyame shame me ye Insiraba Kojo. Yes. Onyame shame. Yes. Insiraba Kojo. Allow them. And then it can mean that Onyame shame. I'm Insiraba Kojo. Yeah. And then it can and it can also mean that Insiraba Kojo, which is the artist, So me, what I'm saying, all my submission is that Insiraba Kojo should also trigger his creative side. This can mean something for his career.
It's not doing.
But once a soldier is always a soldier. But what I'm saying is that this should cause some element in him, bring out his creative pace. He should do it again. He shouldn't give up on his music career. This is a crayon call for me that Lilwin is getting in, because if you look at the thing, this one even there, he say as an actor, I've been able to come out with this song, do something. So in Shiraba Kojo, show him that when it comes to music, he be your fail. If you don't do, you win the thing.
Okay.
If you don't do, they win the fight.
Okay. Nene to us na business here, my fire. Really beef. I said damn that tattoo.
I'm responding.
You say, could you cancel the rain? It's being childish. It's being selfish. Because say okay say the insurable could do nyame shira
clinic
nyame shira yes we all understand say would could do and I insurable so twi now over Ghana our entertainment industry why even insurable could do akwa say o ka say me kabuti pese me change me dey sa akodi say this Ghana obi em say akodi say oka o to o ye nwuna say oka ka say bi na say nya na say twi na nya say twi wo ka say nya obi ka say we dey
sa akodi na o ye
na o didi na them.
Okay,
what you say? So I don't think Lilwin should have
used that line.
Yes, that line. Say yes, we understand so the.
But well, I also know say Sammy see na Lilwin and Kasa making intentions clear say oba be your mama. Yes.
No.
But no, I make it that intention, but the way I work on no. Obet me aka say be the mode because on one other side be say me mode here dey o.
No even the shaba go you Ghana.
One mode do. Yeah, one mode do. Yes, one do. One do. Yes, Koja wa ye Schneider anything. Yes, Udukojo. But boy Ishawa Kujulu. One will be a machine thing, and I maybe me Shiraba, say this is Kujuno. Only in Shirabano, I talk with you so very pet. And I don't also, you really say never in Shiraba Kuju. And short, but obey me. Yes. Yes, Lilwin or some review. Why childish? Big nation, Paco and Faka and Copaki.
Living in Kansas or Fabi.
They didn't know.
As I bars, we are seeing or you be a stay in trends and then but I they affect the country for no many chance. No credit say what any mono line now, Salvation or yes, and Shirabakoju. Only nipa no beef. Enya asama ache. We are still in the heat of issues. Ishaba ko join on about am afa afefe no US ni week no to 24 no say on so asem so on fi ni bi. E na ototo to ho yam pia na ho tika. But on only way ni dey onye na agbe say o jai. O say o record nyoma ma o ka won video ba ku. Wa record nyoma no so aba o promote sa verse ne pe e na o to video ni mu. Until directly you want to tell us say any moment asamina na person catch in Shiraba Kojo no and then I walk of course in Shiraba Kojo kasa bebrebe or kasa bi am be responded until ten hunu na dey me ya na say nyame ehira bebrebe no kamu en kanipa na no ne bi fina ka bi always catch. Yes.
Only point.
Yes, of course.
Me parents so clearly in reality grown so when they come to work grown half po
now everyone can sir
daddy oya na welcome
na me sira wa nti so was kind
yeah obi edi nyame shira hoho na ho a e kire se mpempen so we duru abrabo mu no ondu ho nyima we nya ne ho
yes
ode ne ho what I say sana ye nti ase obi ka se nyame shira obi ye na ere amafo etimi interpret so nyame shira obi na o sorry da sorry kra na wo hu me kra wo mu kra shira yes no crap on me a motivational message keke the ye kase nyame ehiro obi pa obi abibi wa ye kase e puli ni we puli enti say person to sa short na aka osanka e obi a yesu yehu bibi say do no show ni mansion ka so mansion bi buru no so ni mansion ni so na ye eti eche na ye beef native for no be analysis na okay the mansion we to mansion we hu a Charlie Lilwin the no Charlie dan wo mo light doors on me ya kanisa me ya analyzing this but say see e ka say e kan mo million na say say ba ye pese e ka sikasem ye benya nyema appoint out from Inshiraba Kodwa o Lilwin ye nya sa nyema di me pon fan compare that is where I'm coming from and so person use say line e dey jabe no wo ma beef no jabe obi abo o born bibia on like or respond ko how about respond yes about responding and say how no e lose job from Inshiraba Kodwa from Kodwa cancer level e lose job say anka Inshiraba Kodwa e ye nyum and akoso no so be ye enyum reply wa and no so dey fa water e bi anka ni video me nyam obi display na say the lyrics mo crampon say man ko back can akabe e be bubu dey bebre why ready on yen oh that the funny thing is that obi aye nyum a obaso dey Inshiraba Kodwa eto so aye and also met me aka say indirect shot to Kodwa Gaza. Yes. Okay. And the panel sending me mama tie kakra from the studio. Be your friend Inshiraba Kodwa nyamfa. Ofa Lilwin the red den a obenya. Okay. We dey mo me ade we finally time as well say e call kankan na mabom. But chamo otitwi na na we kan otitwi. Se obi ka say nyame ehira me. Na so ni pa ko ni din di Kodwa. Obetimi aka say oye Inshiraba Kodwa with no problem. Yes. Na otwaso say eden me otan hu a obi anyami ehia na mafo eden etan no ento no na yesa Kodwa no anyami ehia na waye Inshiraba a bi amafo etan no e kasa it is all right if you say so Inshiraba Kodwa we done free obi anso di mu o na e back no I didn't want to tree yes because if you don't understand the tree language then that's fair but o ti tree ba o ya kan mi a o ti tree a we meaning the trust our line man no but the trust our line man come on em to ni mu come on eva who tie the way o trust our line na come on o si da ni ehira me Inshiraba Kodwa ni otan oho soso oho soso that command why the command oh kasama comment only breaks ni musical stuff comment only breaks they don't change that's a joke no I know the song about okay yeah, but see, I can say air conditioner disappointed because power no down. It's now say man here tissue. And if you also thinking about it, and this is the story. Charlie, special thanks to the team, wonderful guys in Team Dodi Solomon, aka Chamo Extreme End, followed by Adam Mason Chatterman. He's a journalist. Osei and they were Accra, now Ghana, now bit about Bayview Hotel.
Bayview Village. Bayview Village. Entertainment Center.
Bayview Entertainment Center. No more
live band.
Live band. Papa. And the big movie. He's the official MC for the event. Join him and let's have fun. And Nene Kapute Dosusi, blogger, journalist, he will be joining us from time to time. And again, Beef Nation President and Esujinaha. No one's watching. Meanwhile, I want to say thanks to the team. Digital Rasta Currency led the whole production. Thanks to Richie Flex, who is our director, and also to man like Ya Lapiji, aka King Ofori Lapiji. He is the producer of the show. Tina Baby, Sexy Don Don, and MC Berrymar. Gideon Nilam Tessin is also here as our creative director. My name is Sammy Flex. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and also remember, say Ekodi Weekend, but still Showbiz Daily. Ever from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. The later know their chain, Ghana. Be good and be protective of each other. We are out of here.